Predictions about the future. Yep, that's what we're doing here, predicting the future. We have people who go in and day out who don't think about the future. Many are worried about the day, which is good, I guess. I mean, everyone's different, but something about the future. It's about the future visionary that creates the future in the first place. So, in regards to, this isn't about Bitcoin, by the way. This is in regards to just human behavior. The world is changing. Predictions, I guess, sounds like I'm making predictions if you're not within the current times. And I'm talking about current affairs. If you took every ounce of knowledge on this planet and put it into your brain at this moment, that is what would be current affairs. If you were able to input all the information going on. So, yeah, that is empathy. That is the definition of empathy, is to absorb the information from your surroundings and then to reflect it and back out. So, that's what's going on here. When it comes to visionary, is tied to empathy. So, yeah, now let's sprinkle some money on that. Digitize it. Turn it into a fractal algorithm combined to some density within space. But when you think about it, just kind of bubbles and pops everywhere. But it is an infinite sea of numbers. That's the digitized space. So we have the matrix, foam bubble bath, where we are conjuring up and spiking and troughing the valleys and the peaks into whatever terrain we want. That's what visionary is, especially in the modern world of what's going on today. Okay, so throw in some cryptocurrencies, throw in even the concept now that once that occurs, that money then becomes a non-issue at some point, and we start to integrate into a currency-free society. So that's another future prediction. And that's going to happen just because it's the way it is. I mean, think about it. Zeros and ones don't have, there's nothing towards each other. They just operate. It's just an operation. So it's going to automatically happen. But people get stuck in today's world, like, for instance, the paper money. That's going to be in a fucking museum one day. Okay? And some of the currencies will be tied to, well, a lot of history. They don't put fucking queens' faces and shit on the bills for no reason. These people have history. And, of course, people behind the currencies also have a history. But, that's a discussion about the elites, and more prevalent than ever that people are aware that there is an elite hierarchy trying to control and stimulate, infiltrate the consciousness to control the direction of destiny. People are becoming more alert to that, and that's has to be addressed. But there is a way to do it. There's a way to do it to where you're not so upset you're going to be stringing these people up by their necks. I'll explain that a little later. But let's go back to the future here. Back to the future. Let's go back to the future.